Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. Hope everyone's having a great, I believe it's Friday. With all my heart, I believe it's Friday. That doesn't mean it is Friday, but I believe it. This is, I think this is show 4 this week. So, who knows what's going to happen. Show 4 this week. Good morning, Jonathan, Heath, Island Aviation in the house. So, Kelvin's here. Hello, CFI on the fly. Charlie Bravo was here earlier with Ian. And Jonathan McD is coming right off the bat with a £5 super chat. It says, for the rim. Thank you very much. So that's actually why we're here today, because we just missed something yesterday. So yesterday, as I was packing up, about 10 minutes after 10, some F-35s came out. So I was a little bummed about that. I was a little bummed you guys missed it. So I figured, what can we do? Well, if they came out yesterday, then maybe there's a chance they'll come out today. So we're going to try again today. Now you're saying, well, Patrick, they came out at 10 after 10. Aren't you going to miss them again? Well, if they come out at the same time, normally we would miss them. But I have arranged an extra half an hour today. So I don't have to be at work till 11 today. So that means I don't have to break up till about 25 after 10. Break down till about 25 after 10. So hopefully, me buying the extra half an hour, we'll get to see some F-35s today. Hopefully. Everybody cross your fingers. And as Kelvin pointed out, we're going to see the blue Honu today, Lonnie, for the first time in quite a while. And another thing we're gonna miss today, but it's very disappointing to me. More so than this in the 35s yesterday. You know what we're gonna miss today? You know what's in the air right now? The Korean Queen is coming here. The Korean 747 is coming here today. It's not going to show up till 11 something. Let's see what time it actually is going to show up. Details. It will be here, 11:49. So we're going to miss that. We're definitely going to miss that. And I'm a little bummed about that. Because the Korean Queen hasn't been here since, it's been 6 months. So something's going on. Either it's a Korean holiday this week or maybe Korean Air is having a sale. But most of this week, there's going to be 2 Korean flights a day. Usually there's only one. So today it's the 10 and the 747. Tomorrow it's the 10 and a 9, a Dreamliner 9. Like Tuesday it's a... Would you be quiet over there? Jeez, I'm trying to talk. 777 and a Dreamliner 10. So there's a lot of things going on with Korean. And I just had a thought. I wonder if that's because I was going to check if there's an Asiana flight today. See, I don't. That's the part that I want to ride was. Is there an Asiana flight today? I don't see an Asiana flight today. I wonder if they've replaced that Asiana flight with a Korean flight and didn't tell anybody. Or didn't tell me. I didn't get a memo. So that's my guess. I don't see an Asiana flight on the schedule for today. So I wonder if they're starting that already. So if anybody knows for certain about the Asiana flights, let me know, because that airline is technically gonna go away. I didn't think it was till later this year that it was officially gone, but I don't see an Asiana flight on the list for today. Oh, it has been replaced. Okay, thanks, Island Aviation. I knew that was going to happen, but literally, like, I don't know, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, I went through both sites every day through the end of the year, and it was normal. So there must be a brand new thing. I went through Asiana's site through next April, and it's still listed a 777 coming in here every day through next April. So they must have made the change just recently. Oh, 29th. 29th, that's 10 days ago or whatever. 11 days ago. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, like, right before I went to Denver. Jeez, dude, come on. Right before I went to Denver, I went through every day for the rest of the year, both Korean and Asiana, and they were both the same as they've always been. So they must have been a very quick change. Our good friend Fire Truck 1988 has been a member for 28 months at the 321 level. Says, wish I'd come to New York to live stream the 250th flyover. You and me both, Fire Truck. I am a little disappointed that I didn't know about that sooner. I didn't know it was going to be that big of a flyover until like 2 weeks before, and by then it was too late to figure it out. Sometimes I'm very... Would you stop? Ah. Okay. He's finally leaving. Okay. I knew there was going to be a flyover for the 4th of July in New York, in Washington and New York, but I didn't realize how big it was going to be. So I didn't even think. Sometimes I'm very Hawaii centric. Sometimes I don't pay attention to much on the mainland unless it directly impacts me. I know that's kind of selfish, but it's the way it is. We're going to get another 757 on the other runway, so we're going to go around this side. So that's the one going off to SFO. The first 757 we saw over there was the one going to LA with the extra X. That was 1221. We do have a Virgin America out here. It's waiting. It's gonna go after some traffic overflies the runway. All right. Take care, Keith. Hello, Jen. Jen's going off island again, this time to Canada. I'm sorry we won't be able to catch your departure, Jen. That Queen, I don't know if we mentioned it already, but it's the UPS Queen. It's running a couple minutes early, but it is heading over to 8 left, unfortunately. But we'll see it in the air over there. All is not lost. So if you take Air Canada, are you required to check a hockey stick? Hello, Alan and Brandon. We have some mods in the house. Oh, we have Bev Jane here. Alright, so that one's over Colina. We do have a 757 that looks like it's going to line up to come our side. We'll see here in just a minute, though. The 757s have been coming on 4 right here lately, so... Oh, thanks, Eham. The boogie board, the Hawaii version of the hockey stick. Sorry, there was a radio playing. Alan, I also have a phone and I'm struggling, so it's okay. We're here for you. Ooh, more F-35s. The more the better. Well, hopefully they don't leave tomorrow, because I have some bad news for you guys. And I'll give it to you after the 747 gets here. Hello, Mason. Thanks again for yesterday. I really appreciate it. Ooh, steak and chips sounds good. Don't get me hungry. I'll have to bust out another Pop-Tart. I have a Nutri-Grain bar waiting for me at the office, so we're going to try to hold out for that. So back to what I was saying a second ago. Today is, I'm 100% sure today's Friday, I think. So that means I streamed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I also had to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I did those ship tours Sunday and Monday. So I am running on fumes, guys. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but no stream tomorrow. Sorry. So hopefully today will make up for having no Sunday. Because I went back and I was originally thinking that maybe because last week was the 4th of July, so they didn't have a Air Guard weekend, that they would move it to this coming Saturday and we would get fighters, maybe. But I looked back at the last couple of years of July, and it didn't seem like they just seemed like they just skipped it entirely. So I don't think they're going to have fighters tomorrow, because I don't think they're going to do Air Guard weekend. So That and the chance of 35s today. I figured it's better today than tomorrow, but I really can't do 5 days in a row. Hello, H. Dot. Oh, you're quite welcome. See if I'm the fly. The pleasure's all on this side of the table, let me tell you. All right, next one coming in this side is a Aloha Air Cargo. It looks like we have a Delta going out on the other runway, so we're going to keep an eye on that. There's a Delta 321 bound for the City of Angels, the keeper of the Extra X, going out over there. So we'll flip around there. I like that, the keeper of the Extra. Oh, there he is. Ah, Ferris is back. Well, thank you for the jewels, Ferris. I appreciate it. You're from Malaysia, correct? Did you see the Malaysia airplane we had in the show yesterday? I forgot to ask when it went by. Thanks, Brandon. 27th of July. Let's see what the 27th of July is. 27th is a Monday. Unfortunately, we probably will not be streaming on a Monday. What day do you leave? Usually it's, this week it's kind of broken the mold, but usually it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We've kind of broken the mold with RIMPAC this week. Next one coming in, the size a little smaller. It's a King Air. It's coming in from the island principality of Not Available. It's where I hold dual citizenship. There it is right there. I believe this is a med flight. We have a lot of these med flight, smaller inner island planes. Doesn't look in focus, does it? There it goes. I'm just having trouble focusing with the props. Oh, nice, Eham. KC-46. Yeah, there's a lot of the med flights. There's several companies that do these med flights because they have a great need for them because a lot of the other islands don't have the same level of medical care that they do here. For instance, Oahu has the only level 1 trauma center. So any other island, they have to fly them here. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's an interesting question. I don't know how that would work if they would take the organ out like on the other island and bring it here, because they would have to do the transplant here, I would imagine. Huh. That's interesting. What if they would keep the person alive and put them on a plane over here to get the organ here? Huh. That's interesting. I think my eyes are just a little off today. Nothing looks in focus to me. So I'd like to thank, you might have saw it on the screen there, I'd like to thank our good friend H-Dot, who's celebrating 2 years with a $24 PayPal donation. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Always good to have you in the chat. I need to double check the focus here. So I'm going to show you over to the other camera for just a second, and I'm going to double check the focus on this camera, because something doesn't seem... Oh, that looks like it's autofocusing. It seems to be working. Maybe it's just my eyes. That is a Gulfstream G500. Yeah, Harvey, we were talking about that a little while ago. There's something going on. I'm assuming maybe a Korean holiday or something. Well, no, sorry. we figured this out. The Asiana flights ended. That's what it was. We get this story straight, Patrick. The Asiana flights ended. So we're getting double Koreans now, most days. So today it's the 747 and I believe it's a Dreamliner 10, the first one coming in. And then tomorrow it's a 10 and a 9, both Dreamliners. I think Tuesday the second flight's a 777. So it'll be interesting. Interesting. They'd harvest remotely and then do the transplant on Oahu. Oh. Thanks, Professor Chang. See, all kinds of smart people in the chat. Look at that. Who would have thought on an aviation stream you could throw out an organ transplant question and within 2 minutes you get the answer? How's that? Oh, thanks, Calvin. Yeah, we haven't caught that one departing yet to get it up close. We've seen it a couple times arriving at a distance. You know, H-Dot, somebody told me once why they do that, and I don't remember what it is. Where they keep one of the reverse thrusters open. Somebody told me once, and I don't want to get it wrong. I have no problem getting it wrong. I just honestly don't remember what he told me. Harvey, exactly. The last time one came in here was December. When the Korean actually had 2 Korean flights that whole month. And for most of the month, it was a 747, and then one of the days, it was a 777. Now, that raises an interesting question. Like I said, some of the days, it's going to be a Dreamliner 9. Does anybody know if Korean has painted any of their Dreamliner 9s in the new livery? Because if they have, I haven't seen it yet. I've seen the Korean 2025 livery on the Queen, the Dreamliner 10, and the 777. I haven't seen it on a Dreamliner 9. Hey, don't be afraid of more fighters, EM. It's kind of bummer. I'm trying to think about that. I just realized we missed the last Asiana flight out of here ever. And that's kind of a bummer. Say we might have a 717 coming in from the south, coming into 4 right. That's coming in from Maui. That is Hawaiian Flight 1025. Then we have a FedEx triple that's going to go right over our head in about 20 seconds. I can't see it yet. There's some mid-level clouds over my head, so we'll see if we can actually see it. I think I hear it. Do-do-do-do. Come out, wherever you are. He should be right down there. Yeah, there's some. Oh, there he is. Pardon me. And away he goes into that cloud. All right, that 717 is going to come into... Pardon me. Oh, geez. Oh, man. I apologize. That 717 is going to come up from the south. In fact, I see it out there. Let's see if we can get it turning. Change your oil. Is that what a Jeep's really supposed to sound like? Oh, you're welcome, Island Jenny. Have a good trip. I know you'll be heading to a casino or two, so make sure you take those Canadians for all they have. Come back with all their loonies or dribbles or whatever their currency is. I don't even know. Isn't the currency for Canadian, it's $1. It's $2 to every half a Tim Hortons donut. Is that what it is? Something like that. I don't know what that is. Alright, so that FedEx is turning off the downwind now. It'll be coming in, it looks like to 8 left. Yeah, 8 left. Here in just a second or two. Or 20. We have a southwest coming up from the south that hopefully will go to 4 right. That is coming in from Maui. I think the last one we saw, Jerry, was a was it a Bombardier G? What was that? Oh, it was a Gulfstream 500, but on my thing, it's not listed as. It doesn't list the owner. I don't know. I didn't. Flight Radar doesn't list the owner. Oops. Oh, okay, there's a little truck out there, a little ops truck out there on the runway. You see that? Is that an ops truck? I can't tell. Fortunately, with that camera, that's the closest I can zoom in. Hello, Randy. Good to see you. He might be the. I'll get my binoculars out here in a minute. He might be the FAA or the FD. What's the bird people? Yeah, I don't think a Jeep's supposed to sound like. Oh, it's an electric Jeep. That's why it sounds weird. No, it's an unmarked truck. I don't know what they're doing out there. All right, let's go back to looking at planes, not trucks. I got some sparkly jewels from Ferris again. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Hello, Ronald. Randy. So this boat is, pardon me, is heading in, looks like it's heading into Pearl Harbor. So this is the, we're looking down 8 left. I'll show you a map here in a second. But the channel into Pearl Harbor is right at the end of the runway. In fact, let's just show you that now. So here's what we're looking at from a Google Map perspective, looking down at the runway. We are right here at this X. That is the end of Lagoon Drive, which runs along, you guessed it, the lagoon right here. We are in the general aviation parking lot. The entrance to Pearl Harbor is right here, this channel right here. That goes into Pearl Harbor, or I guess out of Pearl Harbor too. Juliet is where we see the planes taxiing down the far end. That's Juliet right here. So that takes them all the way from Alpha, Hickam area, down to the 8 right, which is this runway. This is a man-made reef, a man-made island, peninsula, whatever you want to call it. It was not there in the 60s and before. So it is the parallel runway with 8 left. This is what's used mostly for the heavy arrivals. And then most of the heavy departures are on the reef runway. We do have some crossing runways that you've noticed. The 4 left and 4 right. Those are used for, 4 right can be used for the arrivals of most anything. 4 left is used for departures on the smaller stuff. We do have some water runways out here. That is 4W and 8W. They haven't been used in quite a long time, but I believe they're still active as far as the FAA is concerned. The terminal buildings are all up here. Terminal 1, 2, and 3. Hickam Air Force Base is over here. That's why we get so much military. They share the runways here. They come out off the Alpha taxiway right there, and they share the runways here with Daniel K. Noyes. That's why we have a great mix of regular commercial aviation, cargo, because we're in the middle of nowhere. We have to have almost everything flown in, and military, because Hickam is right there. Hickam is part of Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam. So maybe we can, let's see here. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try this. All right, so we'll bring back up the map so you can get a little better view. Like I said, this is the airport where I was showing you earlier. This is Pearl Harbor here. It's on the south shore of the island of Oahu. You have West Lock, Middle Lock, and East Lock. This is Ford Island right here. That is where the USS Arizona is, and the USS Missouri. It's also where the Pacific Aviation Museum is. Pearl Harbor Naval Base is right here, and then Hickam is this side. So that forms Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam. Honolulu is this way. Eva Beach is over here. And if you're an aviation history buff and you know that the Pan Am Clippers came here almost 100 years ago, getting close. Wow, it's really close to 100 years ago. Anyway, they landed and docked in Middle Lock right here. So they landed at this strip of water right here. And this right here, this little peninsula here is called Pearl City Peninsula. On the west side of that, there is a dock that they used for the Sea Clippers. You can actually go to that right now. If you were here on Oahu, you can drive down there. It may look like a military base, like you're not supposed to be there, because it used to be that way. You used to not be able to go down there. They have opened it up. Anybody can drive down there and go. They have a nice little plaque where the dock is, so you can drive over there and take a look at it. If you're driving through Pearl City and you want to take a look at it, just make a left on Waimano Home Road. Is that another 2 joules? Thank you, Ferris. Appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Mr. BWS. Appreciate that. Well, Island Aviation, those are all the if we're in reverse ops, so we'll talk about that in the winter. We're not going to get any 22 left departures today. Hey, Mark, good to see you. So this Hawaiian here, it's a 321. It's heading off to Portland with the Extra X. This is the one that has the mismatched color slide door on the side, if you look for that. So the first A380 today is the blue one. We're back to Lani. That is just passing under the island of Kauai right now. We have Air New Zealand Flight 10 about as same distance out, about a half an hour. Our second A380 is about an hour behind it. It is the orange one today. That is Kala. So if you're not familiar, we get ANA's A380s. There's 3 of them. They rotate them 2 a day here. They've been doing a maintenance on them for a little bit, so they've been doing one a day for 3 days a week. But the 16th, which is about 6 days from now, they're going to be back to 2 a day every day. Exactly, Alan. I'm trying to figure out if that's if that's a brand new one, and that's just the color they come from Boeing or Airbus. Sorry, Airbus in. Or if they salvaged off some other orange plane, I don't know. So we talked a little bit earlier about the Moana planes. There's a new movie coming out. You had the cartoon Moana from Disney. Well, they're doing a live action one that I believe is this week. But this is the 321 with the Moana live action special livery, so take note of this one. There's going to be a 330. There is a 330, and there's going to be a 717 with similar sticker livery. On the side there, if you couldn't tell what it was, that's it's always a gamble, but maybe. They went out yesterday about 9 o'clock, so usually if they're gonna go out, they usually go out about 9 o'clock. So yeah, yesterday some F-35s went out about 10 o'clock.
That's why my son works in the shipyard.
Yeah.
There might be some other exercise going on.
Yeah.
My grandson, I've seen him before.
Oh, thanks. Here, let me give you a sticker.
Are you doing a commercial?
No, it's just a hobby. Yeah. This is the channel name's on the bottom there. You go to YouTube. Yeah, so we're live streaming on YouTube right now.
Shots.
Yep.
We put it on TV.
Well, it's on right now, so we live stream, so everything goes up right as we're doing it.
And what, you're part of a group? Or?
No, it's just I just do it myself. Yeah.
And you get paid for this?
I mean a little bit from YouTube, but it's not enough. Not enough to quit my day job. Basically enough to pay for the internet and stuff.
This is your passion.
Yeah.
And if you get something good, oh, money.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you very much.
All right, take care. Yeah, Island Aviation. There's been a couple times we've had all three of them here. One time is when the blue one hit a cargo container and damaged the cowling of the, I believe it was the number 4 engine, and it was stuck here for a couple of weeks. So they had all three of them here. Another time is when they had a typhoon in Japan, and they had them over here, all three of them over here overnight. This next one coming out is heading off to Lehue. It's a 717. It's Hawaiian Flight 1023. Oh, interesting, Eham. Didn't we catch, I believe we did. I believe we caught the very first Japanese F-35s on delivery. I believe we caught that in the stream. My memories, you know how it is. Hello, Derek. Thanks for stopping by. So, I want to say hi to the person from Germany, but I'm trying to figure out your name. YouTube smushes everything together, so I'm not familiar enough with the German names to figure that out. Vorn? I apologize, but welcome from Germany. All right, so next one going out is another Hawaiian 717 that is heading off to Kailua Kona, which is on the west side of the Big Island of Hawaii. After that, we'll have Hawaiian Flight 6, which Jen's leaving today, and she's not on this flight. How odd. How odd. But that is Hawaiian Flight 6 heading off to Vegas. Oh, okay. Thanks. Family names. Okay. Need to brush up on my German, apparently. Oh, nice, Harvey. That's great. Thank you. Let's see, we have another 717. We're a long conga line of planes on Juliet that are going out right now, which is good. First one out of there is another 717 heading off to Hilo. Then we'll have a MAX 8 heading off to Vegas. That's southwest. Then another 717 heading off to Maui. And then another MAX 8, this time also heading off to Maui. Those are all coming down Juliet for departure right now. Probably don't need super zoom for this, but we'll keep it on. Oh, really? F-35 is going to Guam in 20 minutes. Sweet. Yeah, Harvey, the new Starlink is supposed to be really good on the planes. I haven't had it, I haven't experienced it myself because I fly mostly American. Americans' Wi-Fi, they've just switched from being T-Mobile Wi-Fi to being Robert, yes, we'll get 2 of them, and one of them in about 6 minutes. There's one right off the coast of Oahu right now. It's, maybe 4 miles off of Ko'olina right now. American just switched from T-Mobile to AT&T backed Wi-Fi. I don't know what the actual nuts and bolts of that mean, if they just switched the switch and call it T-Mobile or just branded it differently, but it seems to work a lot better. The old T-Mobile Wi-Fi that you paid for or you got free if you were a T-Mobile customer, it would die about 10 minutes off the coast. As soon as you left LA, it would keel over and you wouldn't get nothing till you got here. The last time I flew back on American, I was able to watch a baseball game the entire way back on my YouTube TV. So whatever they did, I'm in favor of it. And it's free. You just got to be a Advantage Miles member, which is also free. All right, the Super just called in on a 9-mile final, so it'll be here visible in about 2 minutes or so. It's just off the coast. Behind that, we'll have Air New Zealand coming in. That's Air New Zealand Flight 10 coming in from Auckland. That'll be right after the Super. We have a really good-looking private plane coming up to our right. We'll show you that here in a second. We'll bail out on the 717 a little early because we'll see a bunch of these today. Yeah, I like this one. This one's pretty sharp. This one's a Global 6000. It is heading off to Eagle. It's an airport I've never heard of. EGE. I have no idea where that is. It's in the Mountain Time Zone. That's all I know. I have no idea where that is. If anybody knows where EGE is. Colorado. Okay, thanks. Alright, so we have a couple of other small planes heading out. There is a looks like Hawaiian Flight 10 out there, but it's not showing up on my flight radar right now. But we're gonna go over and take the Super because I know you guys love the Super and I love the Super, so drop in the chat what your favorite color of the Honu is. Looks like kind of a split between the three. Maybe blue's edging it out in the chat. When I first saw them, the green and the blue one were here first, and then the orange one showed up much later. So I was infatuated with the green one, I mean with the orange one when it took so long to get here. But now I think I like the blue one. That blue looks really good. We skipped one of the 717s. It looped back on Romeo 2. That's it right there, facing the wrong direction. I didn't hear why. We're going to go over and take Air New Zealand. Hopefully we'll get back in time for that good-looking gray plane. I do apologize. Yes, Eham, I saw it. Thank you. I do apologize for coughing in your ear. I know it's probably really annoying. But I'm getting over a cold. I was sick last week and had to cancel. Actually, I had to cancel a few shows. I'm feeling much better. I just have a slight, snotty nose that's causing the cough. And I do apologize for that. I try to turn away from the mic as often as I can, but sometimes when you get a hand on the Zoom controller and a hand on the tripod, it's kind of hard to get that mic away from your face. I hope not. I hope not, Ian. We have two Southwests that are waiting. That 717 is actually turned off its transponder, so I don't know what it's going to do down there. So the first Southwest you're going to see is heading up to San Diego. The second Southwest we're going to see is heading off to San Jose. So the sand flights are going out. If you're wondering, the second A380 is about an hour from now, and we'll still be here for that one, so don't worry about that. It's about 9, let's see what it'd say, 9:31. We'll still be here for that, so don't worry. The second one's the orange one today. So if you're oh, let me get to Southwest. I'll ask that. All right, looks like that 717 is going to go. It's turned around and it's going back towards the runway. Don't you ever work?
What's that?
Don't you ever work?
I'm off right now. Like, I have parental leave. They gave me 3 months off.
3 months?
Yeah, it's like too much. I don't know what to do.
So you get 3 months to bond with airplanes.
Yeah, so I'm still, obviously I'm still learning, but there was like, I was driving down here, and there was that, was it F-18 or something, or 18 that was from the carrier?
Mm.
I don't know how often those like carrier planes land here and take off.
When was this?
Yesterday at, I'll have to double check the time. Whenever the 22s came out in the afternoon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think around like 11 o'clock maybe.
Wow.
11 o'clock, there was 22s and a, like I said, one of those carrier, what is it, EA?
Well, the Theodore Roosevelt has 3 different 18s.
Okay.
Yeah, they have. I think they have D's, E's, and
yeah, I was going down the street.
The electronic warfare one.
Yeah, it was taxiing over, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get over here, but I also don't want to speed because there's always sheriff.
There's always cops there.
So I was just too slow, and then I saw them all take off. And
they have before. It's not a general thing. Sometimes they actually go to K-Bay too.
okay.
But a general rule, they don't. I wonder if he'd had issues he needed to have fixed.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, if you caught him coming in.
No, I was already gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 717 is not going to go. Look at this. It is making the walk of shame here. This is the one that turned around and then turned around again. It's making the walk of shame back. I hope this truck gets in before the 35s come out. So I'd like to welcome Ona 69 to the 717 Inter-Island Traveler level. And look at this, we have a 717 right here just for you. Hopefully the 717 you're going to be on does not stop at the end of the runway. So hopefully your 717 has better luck leaving than this one does. But you'll still enjoy all the comfort of the 3-2 configuration as you zip between the Hawaiian Islands. The seats in economy do not recline, but you're never really in the air long enough to notice. All right, so he is gonna he had a light come on he's not happy with, so he's gonna loop it around and try to get it fixed. So they're gonna come around over to Foxtrot and see where we're at. And but thanks again and welcome to the 717 Inter-Island Travel Level. We'll get Brandon to come by with a pog drink soon. Ah, the tankers are with the tower. We just need to get this big truck out of the way first. One of the fellow plane spotters here said yesterday afternoon he saw one of the 18s from the Roosevelt come in. Wonder if it had a problem or a yeah, Soul Coast, the 717, he's on Romeo right now. So when we saw him parked down there in front of Diamond Head, he was on, that's Romeo 5, but now he's on Romeo. So he should come right in front of us here in a second. Oops, too far. So he's got all the window shades down. Look at this, all the window shades are down. Or up, whichever way they go. I wonder if that is that flight has never been on flight radar. I wonder if that's a mechanical or a test flight. Because I can't imagine all the window shades being down on a regular flight. That must be a. Yeah, well, Gabriel, we were talking about that earlier. We're not going to be here for it, unfortunately. It is the Asiana replacement flight. All right, well. Can't win them all. So I had the wrong camera pulled up. Oh. Trust me, all the window shades were down. Alright. The next one out behind this, whatever this black truck is that's blocking our view, that one there, is a 717 that's going to go out. It is, heading off to Lehue. Tiger 11 is lit up on ADSB Exchange. That's a C-17. Oh, thanks, Michael. No, we're getting close to 9. Always good to see F-22s. Blocking my view. I didn't even see it roll. They're not even talking to a guard yet. What's going on? Oh, Mr. Croxman. No, I don't know why that is. I wish I did. Uh-oh. KC-46 in trouble. Delaying departure. Puns galore. Poop puns. Alright, so let's do this while we're waiting. Hello, everyone. If you don't know where you are or who I am, I can answer both those questions right now. My name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and porta potty channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, conveniently located right over here. It is 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the beautiful island of Oahu, on the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, somewhere in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean. Oh, plane spotters are scrambling. Okay, gonna make this quick. Plane spotters are scrambling. Ooh, wait, hold on. Gotta show a biplane some love, jeez. All right, we usually do 3 shows a week here, usually Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We're on a string of 4 shows in a row this week, so no show tomorrow. We'll be back at it next week for more RIMPAC action. As you may have noticed, the green border around me there, we are going to Italy next month. To do shows in Rome and Venice, and I'm asking for some support to help with that. So if you'd like to check out our Kickstarter, you can go to reverseops.com/Kickstarter or hit that QR code to help us out. If you donate money towards the cause, there are rewards that you can get for donating: t-shirts, mugs, stuff like that. We'll show you that stuff here. We do have some rewards for donating: stickers, luggage tags, water bottles, t-shirts. Also a pizza peel. If you don't know what a pizza peel, it's the wooden pizza spatula. And some signed Reverse Ops merchandise. So check out reverseops.com/Kickstarter. And we are officially 35% towards our goal. So thank you to everyone who has supported. I just ask you to go over there and take a look, see if it's something you're interested in. We're going to try to do at least 4 streams, 2 from Rome, 1 from Venice, and then a Kickstarter backers only stream. So the only way to get into that stream is to be a backer on Kickstarter. That's about what we promised last year for Germany, and we ended up doing 11 streams. So it'll be well worth your investment to help. So, thanks everybody. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Cut back to that. And there is there is a line of cars to get into the security gate, and they're taking their sweet time up there. All right, we have a cool special livery coming up from the south right now. One of my favorite special liveries. It is Southwest coming in from Hilo. It is the Desert Gold Herb Kelleher special livery on the Southwest Max 8. Alright, so I just heard Dory 11 holding short of Alpha, so that means they're headed down this way. Harvey, no, I'm not going via Hawaiian, Alaska. There's two reasons for that. Well, actually, there's three reasons for that. First was the timing doesn't work out. The flights out of here, if you leave in the morning, don't get to Seattle in time to catch the Rome flight. So you have to leave the night before. The second reason is that flight was way more expensive than American. So it was, I think it was $600 a person more expensive than American. And the third is, I get American points. I'm kind of locked into the AA One World points, and when I booked the ticket, Hawaiian wasn't a One World member yet, so I didn't want to get into a situation where I was in kind of a no man's land. So I just decided to just do it all American. Last year when we went to Germany, we flew United and Lufthansa, and because of that, I didn't get a bunch of AA points that I could have last year. It was worth it because I got to fly the 747 and the A340-300, so it was worth it. But I mean, missed out on a lot of AA points. Okay, I don't know what's better, him there or where he was. Down in front, down in front. Well, he didn't move far. He just backed up out of the way so the other ones can get in. So he's still kind of in the way. Yeah, Harvey, they are now. They were officially at One World starting in April. I actually bought the tickets in January. So this has been planned for a long time. So when I bought the tickets, they were not One World at the time. And I mean, besides all that, they were, like I said, $600 more expensive at the time. Dory's crossing 8 left right now.
How are you?
Good. A little tired. It's been a long week. Yeah, 4 shows plus all work plus the carrier tours.
How do you like that? My wife had a going away drink. She works right there.
Yeah.
I see all these Hawaii news guys. I go, where are you? I mean, you're on the main end. I knew that.
Yeah.
But
Well, they're all news guys. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, hold on. No, Stacy.
I remember.
Yeah. Red hair? Oh, I remember.
No, not that. He's legal?
Yeah.
The winter guy?
Yeah, he got a job at a top 5 market. Yeah, so it's the station he grew up watching.
Kind of 40-ish guy. Skinny, older guy. Where he had all the leaves. I forget Nobody shows up.
Well, it's just an excuse to drink. So, yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
He's always there.
Oh yeah. You see, that night he lost his ID. Yeah, it ended up on Stolen Stuff Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey Patrick.
How you doing?
How are you?
Back again, huh?
Good morning, System
See you again.
1365,
Yeah.
North 74. 13365 Hollow Tower, traffic line across the heavy airbus Pop-Tarts on the straight intersection for you, runway 44 left. First middle and break the truck.
Oh, they moved that flight to Rome then. That flight to Rome used to leave at 3 o'clock. I wonder if they addressed me complaining about it. Maybe I complained about it enough, and they moved it. That Rome flight at the beginning was left at 3 o'clock. All right, I see little gray things. I just need to get this guy out of the way. Flight of 2. All right, get in the truck, get moving. This isn't a Hawaii time schedule. Get moving.
Yeah, I'm going to Yellowstone. Oh, okay. So, I'm going to do some wildlife. Five is quicker to pick up. Okay. 5
caught a little bit of afterburner on that last one. All right, so now we got a 717 down there, but we also have a couple of fighters down there, a couple more fighters. We got at least 2 F-22s that I can see. Oh, bummer! I didn't see the Ospreys. Oh, I was too focused on the trash truck. It's okay. Where's he at? There he is. Well, we had somebody asking about this yesterday, and they left right when we packed up. So here we go. Here's a Transair short for somebody who was asking for it yesterday. All right, so the F-22s are lining up down there. Yeah. Yeah. So we're live streaming on YouTube right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Well, thank you. All right, take care. That was a good 20 minutes. Hey, Martin's here. Hello, Martin. Oh, interesting. I have to go back and look at that, Michael. I don't, pardon me. Sorry about that. I don't really have the chance to look at stuff like that when I'm trying to follow them, but I'll go back and look at that. All right, so the short is next. We saw that go by. It is coming out next. And we also have a Queen lit up heading off to Sydney. That is UPS 34. It's a little late. It's supposed to be 8:30, but we'll take it. Oh, thanks, Michael. Hello, Ken. Good to see you. Travis has to get off to work, so thanks for stopping by, Travis. Travis is a fixture in the park. If you don't know him, he's TravN808 in the chat. He's a local plane spotter. He's a fixture in the parking lot. And I think he owns more reverse op shirts than I do.
It's a catch up with the other guys? Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
Alright, so I see another 22. There's one there. So the sandwich between a short and a 737 is another 22 down there.
November 98 Echo, cross runway 4 left at Echo, then total runway 4 right. November 98 Echo, traffic on a 3-mile final cross, runway 4 at Echo, then turn right on Charlie, contact ground.
Now the only one I've ooh, look at that. We have an island for 700 joules. Thank you, Hawaiian Pyro. Our good friend Gabriel, who's going to spend the next 3 weeks getting buzzed by P8s and C-17s and Ospreys. He lives over by near K-Bay, so lots of activity over there during RIMPAC. Well, all the time, but during RIMPAC as well. All right, so we have a 717 coming in. It's coming in from Kailua Kona. Then we should have the short go out. Yeah, I don't see how some of what Kelvin's saying. I don't see how some of these people take their kids up right against the fence. I hope they have hearing protection on. Because I'm old and been to a lot of loud concerts in my life. My hearing's already screwed. But these kids, they... Especially when, like, the F-22s are loud, but they're a little further away. But when the Queen rolls by and you're, 100 feet from an engine or less, you might want to invest in some headphones. All right, so the short is on the move. There we go. What if this is our good friend Joshua? Joshua's a Transair pilot, flies these shorts. If it is, aloha. All right, so the F-22 is lined up. Oh, don't see anything else coming from the south, so you shouldn't have to wait on anything. Just wait for that Transair to get out of the way. All right, so the Queen has pushed back, and there's a second one lit up over there. That's the one going to Hong Kong, so we might get two here. That one is scheduled for about 9:30, I think. So we should get, maybe we'll get back-to-back Queen departures. Thank you, Ken and Gabriel. I'll get to your messages in just a second. Now that's getting to 5,000 with style. All right. Burners and a sharp bank. Can't beat that. A good friend Ken C is coming with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much. And thank you for being a 2-year plus member. Trip to Maui countdown started 20 days and a wake up, as we used to say in the Army. Wishing everyone a great Friday and a relaxing weekend. Same to you. Hopefully you have a good weekend. And looking forward to that sipping Mai Tais and watching 717s go into Maui. That'd be a good vacation. Hope you enjoy it. Wish I could go over do some spotting on Maui with you, but that is smack up right against our Italy trip. So unfortunately, I won't be able to make it over there. But have a great time. Hopefully, you get some beautiful weather. Make sure you make it up to Makawao. Head over to T. Komoda's store and get a couple of stick donuts. I think they're closed on Mondays, so be careful of that. But have a good time, and thanks for the super chat. Another very long time member of the channel. Let's say 25 months at the 330 level. Thank you very much. Hawaiian Pyro, as Gabriel, as I tell him quite a bit, because that's his name. Another local plane spotter here. He's over on the other side of the island. Says, happy 25 months to the best community ever. The streams make my week better. I also missed a P1 last night because they were out late. Oh. Well, I'm sure you'll have more opportunities the next couple of weeks, hopefully. But thank you very much, Gabriel, for all your support. It's always good to have support of the local peeps. Raptor carrots are always good. All right, so this second ANA is about halfway between Oahu and Kauai. So it is 10 minutes, 20 minutes away. How's it going? Oh, thanks. Here, let me give you a... Yeah. It's the channel there at the bottom.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah.
What's it on the LA one?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's, I just missed that Raptor, eh?
Yeah, there was some...
Are they any more coming, do you know?
There's no published schedule, but generally if they go out at 9, they probably go out again at 11. And then there's been some visiting fighters in that might go out. There was some 35s that went out right before the thing, so... Oh, but generally if they go out at 9, they'll probably go out at 11 again. Yeah. There's 2 of them lit up right over here. You can one of them is pushed back already. They're scheduled for right now. Oh, in fact, the first one you can see the tail over the hangar there. It'll come right around here. And the other one is lit up, so it'll probably be right behind it. Yeah, it's kind of snowballed into a.
Those are your followers online.
Yeah, so there was the chat there. We just crossed 25,000 subscribers, and we probably have 400 or 500 people watching right now. Yeah.
And you on every? What would you do this every?
Usually we try to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. This week, because of RIMPAC, we did a couple more shows.
I'll check you out.
Oh, thanks.
Say hello.
Ow. Oh, that hurt. Oh my God. That really hurt. I knocked something over onto my toe. As many of you might know, I stream barefoot. I hate wearing shoes. Never was the case till I moved to Hawaii, and then all of a sudden I realized, what the heck am I wearing shoes all the time for? So, spend as much of my life barefoot as I can. But sometimes when that happens, you drop stuff on your toes. Yeah, I'll be fine. Just call me Hop Along for a little while. Alright, so the second UPS has pushed back now, and I hear the engines firing up. So I don't know if we'll get exactly back to back, but we'll get them pretty close together. Like I said, I bought us a couple of extra minutes on the end of the show today. So yeah, I thought about, oh, that really hurt. Holy cow. I can still bend my toe, so it's not broken, but I don't think it's broken. Oh yeah, that hurt. Huh? I can't hear you. Yeah, it said celebrating. Oh, that was sorry. I thought you were talking about the plane. Yeah.
Thank you. My friend.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple. I'll give you a couple more.
You got cold beer in there?
I wish.
Thank you.
Huh? It looks like the A380 is second, possibly third. There's a Southwest that might cut in front of it, but it's getting really close. Oh. You see the contrail out there from the fighters? A little hard to pick up on the camera. That's the contrail from the fighters out there having fun. It looks like it might be still moving. Yeah. It's still moving out there. You guys can see that on the camera. Oh, upper, yeah. I've accidentally stepped on coral before. That's nasty. Because it's living stuff in your foot. Ugh. So the second, getting a second shark's tail here. Done it, done it, done it, done it, done it, done it. So thanks to everyone for hitting that subscribe button. I see the notifications on the bottom of the screen. Thanks everyone for hitting that subscribe button. If you haven't done it yet and you want to become part of the Reverse Ops Ohana, hit that subscribe button underneath the video. Conveniently, you can do it as you're liking the video. They put them right next to each other so you can actually do both without moving your mouse that far. Hello, Allie. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I love fighters. Don't get me wrong. Watching them scream out of here is pretty amazing, but man, back to back to back quad jets is. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. Hey, Frank, how you been? Hope you're doing well. I missed a few streams last week, so you didn't miss too much last week. We actually had to cancel a few last week because I was sick, but I'm feeling mostly better now. Still have a little hack in the throat and snot in the nose, but I hope you're doing well. Oh, thanks, Robbie. I actually bought us an extra half an hour today. I didn't really buy it, but I asked my boss if I could shift a little bit further, and we're going to do a little half an hour, actually. So, I bought us the extra half hour because yesterday, right as I finished packing up, a couple of F-35s came out. So, I asked for the extra half an hour just in case they did the same thing again today. But today, we got them earlier. We had the F-35s already, so. Ah. I didn't know. Do you guys have? You guys had real bad storms up there in the Frank? I didn't see that. I guess maybe not in New Jersey, but up in New York and Massachusetts. I know they've been having a lot of heat. So that's confidential, Brandon. Oh, here comes the black truck again. Hopefully he gets out quicker than he got in. Oh, I see. It's it's because of the heat. Okay, interesting. Second one in on the other runway is DHL Singapore. That's coming in from Cincinnati. Oh, interesting. I thought I heard something go over our head. It was the Hawker Hunter coming out of K-Bay. K-Bay has a couple of Hawker Hunters that belong to a private company they use for aggressor training. So that's what I heard over our head a minute ago. He is heading south. There's a P8 up there too that came out of, where did he come from? Oh, he also came out of K-Bay. All right. Oh, don't park there, dude. Come on. I haven't heard anything. Come on, dude. Take care. Mr. Crocsman, I heard there was it sustained some damage while in Singapore. I do not know what that damage is or how extensive it is, but it was supposed to come back the 29th or 30th, and then it got delayed. The day they announced it on Instagram, it was supposed to be back here then, but there was something that caused damage, and they had to. I haven't heard of another day back. So the other Moana plane is on the downwind now. I don't know how good of a shot we'll get of it this late in the day with the heat haze coming into 8 left, but we'll focus on it. The third ANA of the day is about halfway between Oahu and Kauai. That's one we usually don't see in the show because it comes in around 10 o'clock, so, or 10:30. I mean, it's actually running early today, so we'll get that here in just a little bit. Meant to switch you over to truck cam. All right, take care, Robbie. We'll see you next time. Next one coming in on the other side is coming in from Long Beach. Next one on that side's Alaska, or Virgin America, sorry. Coming in from Salt Lake City, it's a MAX 8. Then we should have a couple more. The Moana livery has shifted to, let's see, it's 4th for arrival now. That is Hawaiian Flight 1. Coming in from LA with the extra X. Oh, interesting, Mr. Cox, man. Hope to see if we catch that. Next one's another Hawaiian. It's coming in from Tokyo. Again, it's a little early. So I've been looking for, I found some videos, compilation videos, but I haven't found any live streams from Rome or Venice. Does anybody know of any channels that live stream from Rome or Venice? I'm assuming I'm just not finding them because they're probably Italian language channels and they're not showing up in my search. So if anybody knows any, anybody who streams or has streamed from Venice or Rome, could you shoot me an email with the channel name or send it to me via message on Instagram or something. I have a couple places that I think are going to be good to stream from, but like I said, I can't find other streamers who have done it. I've done a lot of research on when they use different runways and what's a good time of day to go. But I want to make sure that the locations I'm going to choose are okay for a stream, because sometimes when you go to a plane spotter's website, like planespotters.net or something, I think it's one of them, that show you the maps of where the plane spotting locations are. They might be good for photographs, but they don't really translate into a good live streaming spot. They, for instance, there's a space over by the Aloha Air Cargo here, which has that, you know, some people go to take pictures of. I know Travis goes there a lot, but it's just not a great place for a live stream. So if anybody has any information, let me know. Hello, Charles. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in from Salt Lake City. I don't know, Keith. Hello, Alistair. Next one in on the other side is that Moana live action livery on the Hawaiian. I saw Brandon, you're a turkey. You're not from Turkmenistan. Next one in is the ANA 7879. We have a Southwest that's leaving for Lehue. That's a Max 8. It's just started its roll. Behind it is another Southwest heading off to Kailua Kona. That one is the Herb Kelleher Desert Gold Retro livery. That'll be out next. We'll get a good shot of that. Okay, I think I just heard him. I think I just heard him say that the fighters were coming back in after the Dreamliner. Ooh, there's a Chinook over Pearl Harbor. Unfortunately, I can't see that from here, I don't think. He's over Ford Island right now. I don't think I could see him. Maybe he'll come south. Keep an eye on him. Okay, Dreamliner or Herb Kelleher? Herb Kelleher. Sorry, Dreamliner. You lost out to Herb. I like that one a lot. Sorry, A&A, but I like that one a lot. Ooh, where did this guy come from? Sneaky Moose. You gotta watch out for those Hawaiian moose. They're very sneaky. Looks like these guys are coming. The next two are coming straight in. They're not on the overhead brake. There's two of them out there. See them there? Looks like they're coming straight in. Oh, it's down on. Okay, that's interesting. All right, Tiger 1-1 is being told to taxi down. So we're gonna get one more C-17, and then that might end up being our. That might be our Honolulu plane. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Island Aviation, I thought it was. I thought it was 5, but I could be mistaken. Sometimes I lose count. There was a problem with one of the F-22s. That's probably why he came straight in with his wingman. I didn't hear what the nature of the emergency is, but that's okay. Oh yeah, they're calling somebody over to the Gamecock one. I don't know where he is exactly, but he's one of the ones that just landed. One of the ones that came straight in.
taxi 0, contact ground point 9. 1 continue via Alpha Juliet, full short of runway E left at Juliet, just frequency.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call the moose, the next moose out here, our Honolulu plane of the day. That'll put us about a half an hour over schedule-ish. And hold on one second. Gotta mute the stream.
Action 1 5 Saudi Honolulu, start cross runway 4 to Foster, runway 4 left minus the wind traffic, crossing downfield traffic, back to runway E left.
Ken, I bought us an extra half an hour because yesterday, right as soon as I packed up and I was driving out of the parking lot at 10:15, a couple of F-35s came out and we missed them. So I asked my boss if I could have an extra half an hour today. So if they go out at the same time, we could see them. Well, our luck, they went out already, so we already saw them. So we really didn't need that extra half an hour. So these are the RAF trucks. They're going to meet up with that F-22 that came in. Unfortunately, we can't see that from this side. It's on the other side of the trees. I don't know what the nature of the emergency is, but he is stuck, I believe, on Bravo. So we have United Solvent Services blocking the end of the runway there, but trust me, there is a moose down there. So we're gonna call this our Honolulu. We're gonna call this moose our Honolulu plane of the day. So that puts us about a half an hour after schedule, so that's good. Doesn't get me back too late. And we'll reminder, no show tomorrow unless the Concorde shows up on jet tip. But we'll be back out here next week. I don't have a schedule for next week because we're in the middle of RIMPAC, so I'm just going to play it by ear next week. So if you like what you saw today, you like the F-35s, you like the 22s, make sure you turn those notification bells on. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. We can get some more RIMPAC runs for the next couple weeks, so hopefully we'll get a lot more fighters out here. Maybe a few P8s. All right, everybody say it with me. Hanaho. That graphic out of there. Oh my God. My boss is watching. Okay, guys. We got to cut it short because the boss is watching. No, I'm just kidding. He's cool. He's the coolest boss I ever had. And I'm not just saying that because he's listening. So, like I said, no Saturday show. We'll be back at it next week. I don't have a show scheduled because of RIMPAC. If I hear any rumors or stuff, we'll try to get out here to catch as much as we can. Some of them might be short because we might sneak out here before our regularly scheduled time to be at work. So super early and then leave early to get to work on time. A couple of them will be our regular shows that end about 9:45. But thanks a lot for being here. Thanks for checking out the Kickstarter. If you don't know what that is, we're going to Italy next month. We're going to do at least 4 streams from Venice and Rome. So if that interests you and you want to help out, check out that link at the bottom or the QR code. They'll both take you to the same place. reverseops.com/Kickstarter. There's some really cool rewards for backing. If you know how Kickstarter works, you get rewards for backing, for pledging a certain amount of money. And once we reach the goal, it's kind of an all or nothing deal. So we're a third of the way there. I think we're a little over 35% the way there. So it's a little over a third of the way there. We got till the end of the month to get this done. I have faith in every one of you. I know times are tough. If you can't donate, I understand. I'm not. It's not a requirement. The only paywalled show will be that Kickstarter backers only show. All the rest of the shows will be open to everyone. I'm just asking for your help to do that. So if you can, if you have the means, I would really appreciate it. There's some really cool stuff to get rewarded with. So check out that link. We'll see you all. Sorry, they were talking to the disabled 22, so I was trying to hear. All right, so I can't hear what the Gamecock is saying. So, like I said, tune in next week. We're going to redirect you over to the HNL Ops channel, which is my companion channel here. It has Flight Radar and the ATC, so you can, if you flip over there, when I figure you can hear what they say about the emergency. But have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves, everybody. All right, aloha. Oh, I didn't thank the mods. Oh, geez. Thanks to the mods. Josh, O'Malley, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, or Bev Jane, sorry. Kirsten, Sydney, Alan, Brandon, Jane, and Keith. And a special shout out to Mrs. Reverse Ops. So thanks, everybody. Ooh, hey. All right. Aloha, everyone.